The question says, how do I tell my spouse about his or her bad breath?
Hey.
Why am I laughing?
Let me keep quiet.
Who should answer? Lady coach. Lady coach. People are saying lady coach.
It's not
Lady coach. Lady coach. Lady coach. You know, they are saying lady coach.
Yeah.
It's
the
not
love coach, the love coach, the love coach.
But I read the question, I just write that she
Thank you
answered.
very much. I read the last question.
Okay, no, let's use those on Instagram to tell us who should
because
answer.
they built you out last
Let
time.
me see. Pastor Steph, please. Chewing says Pastor Steph, please. So, Pastor Steph.
My answer for this question is simple.
Yeah.
It's not even a complicated answer. Maybe the love coach will just give us his own spice to it. But how do you tell your spouse about his or her bad breath? You tell them.
You tell them.
Yes.
How
do you tell them?
How about?
Because how am I going to survive with bad breath?
You have worry baka.
Yeah.
So we don't know.
Just say, sir, we don't need to buy chest of your mouth alone can kill these mosquitoes.
Don't say worry baka. So you don't know what is worry baka. Is the answer? Worry. For those of you who are global, you don't have a few persons.
Oh my goodness.
Worry is smell.
Oh, you can tell your spouse, baby, as a show of love, I want to be the one to brush your mouth today.
Oh my God. You have to be careful. You have to be careful what you say. You have to be careful. Let's see some comments. You know what? Before we answer, let me hear you. What do you guys think?
I love you so much. I want to brush your teeth for you.
You guys suggest. Let me go back. There are some people.
Oh God.
There are some people that actually answered this question. Some people actually answered this question. I want to go back and see how some people answered it in the question. Right? You guys tell us. How do you guys think?
I want to be your dentist today.
Let me go. Calm down. All right.
He said, maybe you need to use hand sanitizer to brush.
It's like you're just having a good time today. Hand sanitizer. How do you use hand sanitizer? Let's look at it. All right, let's look at it. So, what are some ways? Some people said, okay.
Go down, beg.
Okay. Where are the questions? Okay, yeah. So they say when you. All right. Someone says, honey, can we go for close-up advertisement?
I would get. Julia did say, babes, I'm bored. I feel like we should drink mouthwash.
Mouthwash. My God.
Jesus. Oh, okay. My stomach. Eddie said, just tell the person, period. He won't put the
period, right?
Period.
All right, so I can't find, there was one person that actually said something very. So someone says, I wouldn't even marry the person that has the bad breath in the first place. You wouldn't know. Because you know what? Sometimes this bad breath comes at different times. You know? It comes at different times. You
can't. At this weekend. He said, buy her close up high porn.
We can't hear what you're saying.
He said, buy her. Where is this coming? Yes, buy her close up. Hypo and then you to brush. You have to use bleach. Oh Jesus, please let me calm down.
The people that are on this live session, you're not nice.
I'm telling you.
You're not born again. And you don't know what it means to have love, joy, peace, patience, kindness.
It's war.
Are you saying you're in Jaboski? Just release one of your powers.
On the matters of hygiene, I'm not a preacher of love.
Hava. No. We the Bible says we should preach the truth in love. Now let's get this right. Because we're about to end this, right? We have just about 10 more minutes for this live session. So let's just be honest. Let's be honest. Because let me tell you, bad breath has actually started issues that has led to divorce.
Yes.
In relationship, in marriages.
Yes.
In fact, it has ended many relationships, right? For so many people, bad breath is a deal breaker, especially when you try to talk to the person and the person is not listening. And let me tell you this, guys, that you are a guy doesn't mean you should not be clean. For those of you who attended Man Up, I told you that one of the misconceptions about men is that men should not be excessively clean. So when you meet a man and the man's mouth is smelly, is not having good hygiene, that means the person is a man. That's not true.
Hey,
that's not true. In fact, because you are a male, you should be clean. Because the man is expected to speak nicely. And part of respect to whoever you're talking to is having clean breath, is having fresh breath. Part of respect, not only to your spouse, but to anybody, is to have fresh breath. So you disrespect me when you speak to me with bad breath. Just so you know. Now, bringing it back. Now, if you are now married, marriage does not mean you don't respect your spouse anymore. You see people just wake up in the morning and just say, good morning. And then, just say, morning. And then
they just say, hello.
No, it shouldn't be like that.
No,
right? When you wake up in the morning, don't try to even seek, my wife and I have this very good hygiene. Well, when you wake up in the morning, we're not in a hurry to start. We're not in a hurry to start saying we want to start, kissing each other or trying to do one of those things. No, we understand there's need. There's that very healthy, program that we have. Of course, we hug, we do all the things, but bring your mind back, all of you. We hug each other, but we are very conscious of it, and one of the things you want to do, where you are, I know you're holding your phone, just do like this.
Okay.
Don't do it on your phone though before.
Yeah, so
you can actually know.
Some people don't actually know that their breath smells.
Yeah.
So an easy way, actually, doing this is not an appropriate way to even know if your breath is smelling. So an easy way that you can tell is because majority of the smell comes from your tongue. Okay, so what you do is you lick the back of your palm, okay, and let it air a little bit, then smell it. If you can perceive something, even if it's faint, your mouth, sir.
What if I just need cotton pepper? I'll just put,
Sir, it's better you lick pepper than to talk to somebody with bad breath.
Anyway.
So I'm saying that, it's important. Let us not misuse marriage and think that when they say for better, for worse, that we need to be experiencing worse every day.
No, please don't make your partner endure marriage, especially when it has to do with
and it goes hygiene. Both ways. As a man and a woman, make sure that your hygiene you are good, okay? I'm sorry, I have to say this. There's a couple of times we're having conversations with a couple of people, and I look at your teeth, and your teeth looks like there is yogurt on it. It's not. What it means is you probably have not brushed.
Explain that very well. You see,
what
that
I mean
yogurt
is
having yellowish stuff.
Yeah, what I mean, you see
like
we call
a layer.
A
layer.
You see like
Layers.
A layer of dirt and all that has piled up on your teeth, and then you are talking freely with us, and all we can see.
Let me say this: there are some guys' room I enter, you not see any mirror. Because
so
they feel that having a mirror. Please, ladies, if you enter a guy's room and he doesn't have a mirror, that person is a suspect. Because the person doesn't even know how his teeth or how his face looks. You should be able to look at your teeth. And sure.
Every adult is supposed to go to the dentist.
Have a mirror. Please, write it down. You need to have a mirror.
For your regular teeth cleaning. And when you go, I'm serious, people take these things for granted. Then when you now go to see, it's begging now. Then when you go to brush, please make sure that your tongue gets all the tender loving care that it needs. Brush your tongue.
So someone is saying something. He said, what if I talk to my spouse and the person hates correction? That's on Instagram. He says, I speak to this person and the person hates correction. So what do I do? Especially when you are married. Back to what we were saying. See, I want you to know that it is not only domestic violence that is against your future, even bad breath.
It's a weapon fashioned against your family. Some of us cannot remain married though.
So please,
if you are smelling.
Yeah, so what you want to do is to still, talk to someone, the accountability figure, and let that person know that this is, you're not being considerate of your spouse when you don't take care of yourself. Now, I know we're just talking about breath now. Now, you go as far as grooming, the hair in your nose.
So let a cockroach not finally wander out of your armpit hair.
What did you say?
I said, sir, please, let one day a stray cockroach does not crawl out of your armpit hair.
Please, make sure you take care of your pubic hair.
Somebody put on the comment section that people say hustlers no dey bath.
And then we can't emphasize on this issue. Being clean is part of godliness. Being healthy, and I know, and I need you to know, if you have bad breath, like she said, one of the things you want to do is maybe go and check. Number one, maybe you're not brushing
maybe
well.
Maybe there's a decay that has not manifested yet.
And then maybe your tongue, you're not washing well.
Or you have.
And then maybe you want to make sure you go for checkup to be sure you don't have any kind of infection.
There are
because there are infections that can cause bad breath.
There are things that can get missing in the cavity of your neck. They call them tonsil stones, but they're not actually stones. So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, let's do our best, not only for our spouse, but for ourselves, okay? To build our self-confidence, we need to be clean. To also ensure that we are at optimal health, we need to be clean. Because oftentimes we infect ourselves by the dirt that is found around us. You understand? Maybe you are a guy, you go to the toilet, you wash your behind, and you don't wash your hands, and you don't sanitize your hands.
You need to say that again, please. When you go to the toilet or you use the convenience, it's important that you wash your hands.
It touched me, comfort,
and then please, Dr. Hulda is on Instagram. She's saying body odor is sin. Body odor is sin. I'm sure someone has been scarred.
I can still perceive some human beings. I've associated that smell with them, and it's not good. Okay, so let's do our best. And if you need help, if you notice that it is a consistent issue, because there are some people that their body odor actually stems from within their internal systems. Maybe there's an issue with your gut, so your breath will always smell no matter how much you brush. Then you need to get expert help. Maybe you need to do a detox. Maybe you need to cleanse your system. So get help. Help is available. I can help you.
All right, so we'll probably need to get to this. If you're just joining us, this is the question and answers with the love coaches, Pastor BAMSHAK and Pastor Steph of Teach Me to Love You.